around the world, which one is on camera now, that holds the same title as I do. So ladies, please introduce yourselves.
Hey y'all, I'm Natasha Halliday. I am the Empowerment Director coming all the way from Toronto, Canada. Hey. I am so looking forward to today, get myself moving, look at how we can do self-care, and I just can't wait to get going.
Awesome.
And I'm your girl, PWEN founder, Sharice L. Irby, and I'm excited for today. I can hardly wait. Look, I'm on here twice so I can get all the goodies and make sure I'm able to participate. So I just encourage everyone to tune in, share this on your live, share it on your screens, on your Facebook pages. We want to get as many people as possible to join us for today so we can be moving all around the world, literally. Back to you, Jennifer.
Yes. So as you can see, my background is a little bit different than it usually is. And I already have workout going on. But we are here at the Better Complex with the Better team here in Tulsa. And today we are going to be talking about embracing your amazing. We have an awesome coach that's going to be in the house that's going to be talking with you guys about embracing that amazing. We all know that working out and eating right, those are great things. Those are things we should be doing every day. But he's going to be going a little bit deeper on you being a phenomenal woman, whole women win, just being phenomenal, spirit, mind, body, soul, all of that. We want to make sure that you are being who you need to be every day in good health. So our guest today, he's walking around, he's kind of like Sharice, y'all. He's like multitasking all over the place and still working. But our coach today, Coach Robert Caddy, is going to be delivering up a powerful message to you guys today. So Robert L. Caddy is an entrepreneur. He's a speaker, improvement coach, and community activist. He is the founder of the Better Inspiration and Motivation and Consulting. The first improvement program of its kind, Better has transformed hundreds of lives with Robert's whole health concept. Focusing on the physical, mental, and spiritual health, he empowers those in his program to improve all aspects of their lives. Having a wellness transformation for every day of the year is an achievement that is obtained only by Robert Caddy. Whether it be personal, professional, or health, Robert is here to help build the foundation that makes success inevitable. So everyone that's joining us right now, please give it up for Mr. Robert Caddy. Actually, Coach Robert Caddy. Woo!
Thank you. All right. Thank you, PWEN Network. So glad that you all invited me. I'm so glad to be here presenting in front of you. I'm really hoping that this message and some of the information that you receive is going to lead to some growth and change in your life, So as we go ahead and get into it, again, I am Robert L. Caddy. I'm an improvement coach. I use the title improvement coach as opposed to just trainer. I always remind people that there's a difference in being an improvement coach and actually being a trainer. Improvement coach, it kind of crosses some of the boundaries of where you start to move into where people talk about being life coaches and things of this nature. So as an improvement coach, we go a little deeper. Okay, we go a little deeper into our clients, to their lives, and to helping them with whatever's necessary to help them reach their goals. Okay, that's the important thing, making sure that we do what's necessary for the client to reach their goals, okay? So again, I really do appreciate you all giving me this opportunity to present before you, and hopefully you're gonna gain something from what we're getting ready to share with you today. All right, so I wanna tell you a little bit about the Better program, okay, real quick, and the mission, the objective of the Better program, okay? As far as Better is concerned, we know when we hear about health, okay, and we talk about fitness, usually people just talk about things like losing weight or just building muscle. But what I want you to gain a better understanding of what we're doing and why we're doing it, okay? We want to understand the foundation for better health, okay, for fitness, for wellness, and even its connection to success, okay? Let me say that one more time. We're talking about health. We're talking about wellness. We're talking about fitness and the connection to success, your individual success. Okay, all of these things work together. Now usually when we talk about health, we talk about fitness. Everyone, again, they just think about losing weight. They just think about building muscle. But all of these things are very intricate to an individual's success. And when we say success, we're talking about even more than just money, okay? Or even more than just professional goals. When we talk about success, we're talking about purpose, okay? And this is something that a lot of people, when they think about fitness, when they think about health, when they think about wellness, they don't connect the dots and understand that this has a lot to do with your individual purpose, okay? Your individual purpose. But here's the thing. What you don't want to do is be in a position where you're not prepared to get engaged with what's for you. So that's what it's all about. We want to make sure that we are prepared. We are prepared mentally, we are prepared physically, we are prepared spiritually to get engaged in what is for us. That's what the Better program is all about. You just so happen, I don't know how many of you all have seen some of the results and things of this nature, but the Better program, that's what it's all about. It's all about purpose, purposeful engagement. It's about legacy. It's about purpose. And everything that we just talked about, the health, the wellness, the fitness, these are things that lay the foundation for you to get engaged in your purpose, for you to get engaged and start to create your legacy. Because what you don't want to do, what I don't want to do, is not be prepared for what's for me, right? For what's for me. As everyone who's been a part of the program, everyone has a different purpose. Everyone has a different journey. The goal is that they be prepared. I want you to be prepared, okay? So again, that's a part of our mission. That is a part of the objective of the Better program, okay? This is a purposeful, I'm gonna say it's a purposeful program, okay? Now, just getting to understand why we chose this particular title, okay? Why did we choose this title about people embracing their amazing, okay? Embracing their amazing, all right? Everyone has amazing within them, okay? Now, some of you may be looking, I don't know how many of you sit at home and watch workout videos. You see people doing things and you think, I don't know if I can do that. That may be too hard for me. I'm not that advanced, and all of these different things. And sometimes people get to doing this, they get to looking at these videos and they actually become a little self-defeating. It can start to defeat you to the degree where you never get started. But the thing that I want you to understand is that just getting started in itself is amazing, okay? And sometimes you have to tap into your amazing to start to manifest, okay, what's really in you, okay? And that's the goal, okay? You're amazing, okay? Not really my amazing, or not even someone who you saw on TV or on the internet. When you looked at them, you said, this is amazing what they're doing. You have an amazing. So what we want to do is make sure that we start to prepare you and train you for your amazing. It's yours. It belongs to you. Just like your journey, your purposeful engagement, your purpose, it belongs to you as well. So we want to make sure that we start to train you for that. So the message that I have for you today, not just embracing your amazing, but I'm going to make a statement, and I'm going to demand that you come and get your amazing. If you're not engaged already, I'm going to tell you that you need to come and get your amazing. Stop standing on the sideline watching everyone else do things that you know you should be doing as well, okay? It's not about doing it the way you see them doing it. It's about doing what's necessary for you, okay? For you to be the best version of yourself so you can get engaged in your purpose, get engaged in your journey. Come get your amazing. We want to help you get your amazing. It belongs to you, okay? It is yours, okay? And if you don't do nothing with it, it's just going to be there, okay? So just understanding it. And then something I wanted to do real quick. I made a couple of quick notes because I did want you all I wanted to put you in the frame of mind of some other words we use when we say amazing, okay? Of course, awesome, astounding, miraculous, and another one that I jotted down, bewildered, okay? Bewildered. So that's something that people may see when they see you doing things. They may be a little bewildered because you may be doing something that they never thought that you would be doing in a way that they never see you doing it, okay? And that's sometimes, that needs to be a goal. That needs to be a goal that the people know you, the people who know you, They should see you doing something that they never thought that you would be doing. They should see you performing in a way that they never thought that you would be performing at. Okay, so that's important. And this is a part of you getting engaged in your amazing, okay? So again, awesome, astounding, miraculous, and bewildered if it need be, all right? I wrote down a statement from a gentleman I've been studying. He's actually he was a political prisoner in South America, okay? So he was a political activist. And one of the things that he used to talk about and his work with his organization, he always would say that great work is done by people who are not afraid. Okay, great work is done by people who are not afraid. Okay, so really, there is a lot of people who are afraid of their amazing, and you know it. Those of you who are watching and who are listening, what has been holding you back from getting engaged in your amazing? It is fear. It is fear. Sometimes it's fear of failure. Sometimes it's just the habit of fear because you may have tried before, right? So many people have tried before. They've got engaged in things and it just didn't work. I tried this diet. I tried this workout. I tried, and guess what? I'm just tired of failing. Basically, I'm fearful of failing. Okay, so I'm just saying that you cannot be fearful and do great things. You cannot be fearful and get engaged in your amazing. It doesn't work that way. So I'm going to read this statement again by Fernando Flores, which says, great work is done by people who are not afraid. Okay, and I'll take it a little deeper. Something that I talk about, I'll tell my clients and my team, sometimes I bring this up. I mean, I'm going to say it's the epitome of statements about fear. And we always say that God and fear cannot exist in the same place at the same time, just to get you in the correct mind frame for what you need to do. God and fear do not exist in the same place at the same time. Great work is done by people who are not afraid, okay? So that's some of the things that I wanted to kind of lay the foundation with the start, helping you to understand that you have an amazing. It belongs to you. It is your duty to tap into that and to use it for other things that you're doing in your life, other things that you plan to do in your life. We cannot place a glass ceiling over ourselves to make get comfortable. Okay, we can become complacent. And sometimes we do it for other people, right? The people who are around us. Okay, we do that as well. So sometimes it's even important to stretch out your network. Okay, and that's the thing that I've seen from the PWEN network and the people who are involved. And I see them creating a network of individuals who support. Okay, and that's a key word in the Better program, support. Nothing more important than support when you get engaged on any journey or you have any mission or you have any objective, support. And we always say the support is a skill, right? This is a skill. Okay, that means that the way that I support one of my clients is not the way that I support the other. The way that I support one of my friends is not the way that I support the other. Everyone needs a different style and a different approach when it comes to support. Okay, and this is what helps to diversify our programs, and even me as a client, as a trainer, it helps in diversifying my client base because I understand how to support different people. And obviously, as I speak with some of the people who are part of the PWEN network, I see different individuals. Everyone's different. Everyone has different goals, but I see them learning to support one another, and that is key to success. That's success. That's the key to success for the individual. That is key to success for the organization. Learning how to support, and so I do want to applaud the PWEN network again, just because of the foundation that you have laid for so many people to gain the support that they need to move forward. I do want to applaud you for that. So, and that's one of the reasons that I'm here. I want to be a part and I want to support organizations who understand the importance of how to understand that support is a skill. So, again, I really do appreciate you all giving me the opportunity to stand before you and provide something, hopefully, that's as inspiring, something that is going to lift you up, something that's going to stretch your perspective, stretch your health, wellness, and fitness perspective. That is the goal here today, okay? I did have a few of our clients here that came on with us today online. I have Ms. Carla Marshall, she's here today. I have Felicia Jones, she's here today. We also have Jennifer Brown. She's here today, but she's behind the camera. Jen, you gonna come from behind that camera eventually? And what I promised that we would do, amongst other things, is just kind of go over some information about preparing. You know, how do you prepare to get engaged in fitness? And one of the things I always remind people is that in preparation, everything's about preparation. Okay, even when we get into the depths of training, again, we know so many people see losing weight, they see building muscle, but really this is preparation. We always have to prepare before we get engaged. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to do right now in preparing and helping you to understand some of the foundation for fitness, for wellness, health, and fitness, is we're going to go over some very basic stretches. Okay, so those of you all who are at home, if you want to find your space where you can get engaged, come on up here, ladies, please. Get comfortable, and we're gonna get ready to go over some basic stretches here. You all can go ahead. Let's go down on the mat. Okay, for you all who are watching, for you all who are at home, you all who will be able to come back and look at what we're doing here today. We're going to start with some very basic stretches. Okay, and I'm going to give you some information about stretching. Okay, now one of the things about stretching that's really important is to understand that we're preparing to work. Again, this is about preparation, okay? And then preparing, first thing I have my clients work on is breathing, okay? Nothing more important than proper breathing, okay? And one of the reasons for that is we want to relax the body, okay? You always want to relax the body before we start stretching. So this is a way that we prepare the muscles, okay? If you're all tense and you try to stretch, you're not going to get a good stretch, which the possibility can lead to injury. Okay, so that's why I recommend that all my clients, let me see you all start breathing. Let's see. Breathing in very deep through the nose and blowing out of the mouth. Breathing in deep through the nose and blowing out of the mouth. And these are some of the techniques that are a part of a lot of health and wellness functions. There's yoga, there's meditation, there's Tai Chi, but everything is centered around, first and foremost, proper breathing. Okay, so that's why when we get ready to stretch, you know, we're always talking about breathing. Breathing in deep through the nose and blowing out the mouth. What we're going to do is look at some very basic stretches here, you know, for you ladies who are at home. If you have established the space where you can start to stretch, or even if you'll be going back to this broadcast to look at it later, okay, one thing that we're going to do. So let's start with our first stretch, sitting on the floor, feet straight out in front of us, toes pointed up. Let's go ahead and reach out, reach for our toes. Let's start breathing. Breathe in very deep, blowing out of the mouth. Breathing in very deep and blowing out of the mouth. Okay, I'm going to count down 10 seconds. Usually when we do this stretch before we go to work, we usually do it for, maybe 30, 35 seconds or so. Okay, let's count down 1, 2, breathing in deep, blowing out. Breathing in very deep, blowing out. Excellent. Okay, so let's do this, y'all. Let's go to our next stretch. Okay, let's go right leg over left. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a back stretch. Okay, nothing more important than a back stretch. Basically, what we just did, that was for your hamstrings and for your glute, your lower back. We're going to stretch our back. Let's go ahead and twist your body. Let's go ahead and look behind you. As you see, they took their right leg, put it over their left leg. Now they're twisting their body to look behind them. And of course, they're still working on proper breathing. All right. So they're twisting their body, they're looking behind them, they're breathing in deep through the nose and blowing out of the mouth to prepare the body. Again, we're preparing before we go to work. Nobody just goes to work. You have to prepare. Okay. So let's do that, ladies. We need you to breathe in very deep, blow out. We're going to count down 10 seconds. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other side. Twisting body, breathing in very deep and blowing out of mouth. Oxygen to the brain, oxygen to the heart, oxygen to the muscles, oxygen to the cell. Again, there is a science to this, okay? And it always helps when the science can be taught. And that's something that we try to do in the Better program, is to make sure that we teach the foundation for why you're doing what you're doing, as opposed to just telling you to do things. Count down 5 seconds, breathing in very deep, blowing out of mouth. All right, so that's our back stretch. Let's do this, ladies. Let's go ahead and lay down on our backs as well. And let's go ahead and take our right leg and pull it over to the side. We're gonna do another back stretch, okay? Pull that right leg up, let's pull it over to the side, put it down to the floor. We're gonna stretch our opposite hand, opposite arm straight out, okay? So we get a little misdirection there, and boom, we get a little good stretch on the back again. Nothing more important than making sure that we take care of our backs. Of course, there's a lot of ladies who are watching. There's women and men all over the country, who have problems with their back because they get engaged in so many activities without properly stretching their back. Nothing more important. The thing about your back is this: it can actually take you downhill if you don't take care of it. It could be a movement that you're doing on your job every day. It could be how you're sitting in your chair every day. And it will start to take a toll on you. And once it takes a toll on you, it will start to take a toll on your life, as a lot of you know, right? Because somebody's getting up and they're thinking, my back hurts. Okay, my back has been hurting for years. And that's not healthy because it can lead to a lot of stress too. So I just want to tell you, I just want to reiterate why we spend so much time making sure that we stretch our backs. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up that leg, just pull that leg up. Let's get ready to switch over to the other side. Pull that leg up, pull it up, lay over to the other side, stick the opposite hand out. Relaxing, breathing, more pressure on that back, nothing more important. All right, I'm going to give you some of the reasons why people struggle with their back. Usually, it has a lot to do with being overweight or obese in the midsection, because you carry so much weight here and you're always pulling on your back. And like I always remind my clients and people who talk to me about back problems, no matter what you're doing, you're going to be doing one of two things. You're going to be using one of two things. Either you're going to be using your core or you're going to be using your back. Okay. And if you're not in a position to use your core, then you're using your back for everything. So you could be overusing your back. And this is a part of the importance why we have to work on your abdomen to make sure that your core gets stronger. And I'm going to show you how to do that when you join the Better program. That's important. Count down 5 seconds. Y'all breathing in deep. All right, excellent. Okay. Everybody go ahead and get up. Start getting up there. All right. And we're going to go into some other things here. Again, nothing more important than stretching, even before we get to our workout. I did want to just kind of go over some very, very, very basic workout movements, okay? Very, very basic movement. And I'm going to have Carla, come right here in the middle. If you all would just kind of step over there. There you go. All right. And so we're going to work on just a very basic squat, okay? A very basic squat. Now, Carla, let's work on a basic squat, head up, back straight. I want you to go ahead and stick your hands straight out for balance. All right, let's come down. Take 3 seconds on the way down. Boom, pushing up, using quad muscles, using glute muscles. I want you to squeeze core. Coming down very slow. Very basic fitness moves coming up. All right, Carl, if you would, kind of turn your body so everyone can look at your technique. All right, arms straight out, head up, back straight, coming down. Quad muscles, pushing with quads, pushing with glutes, coming up, squeezing abdomen. All right, so this is very basic. Let's do that again, Carla. Keep doing that. I'm gonna count down 5 seconds. Up and down, up and down 1, up and down 2, up and down 3, up and down 4, up and down 5. All right, now, for some, okay, you turn back towards the camera, Carla. A modified version for a lot of people who have challenges with their knees, okay? It's basically the same movement. You're just not gonna go down as deep, okay? So Carl, let's modify that squat real quick. I just want you to come down a little bit. Halfway, boom, right there, right back up. Squeeze hips. Come back down, squeeze hips, keep doing it. Yep, so shortening. The depth, she's not coming down as deep. Something else that's important when doing squats or any movement that pertains to the knees is that we N-E-V-E-R, never lock our knees. Now, some people do. I don't recommend it because one of the things I remind people is that you have one set of knees and you don't want to have to go get a new pair. There are a lot of exercises that people have you do that put a lot of damage on your knees and your back. Now, some people, there's some people who do this professionally. They're training for the Olympics, or they're football players. So there's some movements that make sense. But if you're not doing that, it's important that you take care of your knees and you take care of your back And that's something else that we're going to show you in the better program. Short and quick. Go ahead, speed up, Paula, real quick, just to show you another way how you can do those squats and you can still get very good work. All right. Okay, excellent. All right. And so these are some of the moves that are very basic. Those are some basic stretches. We're gonna look into some moves that can be very good for people who have challenges with their knees to the degree that they cannot squat. Okay. And I'm going to say this for those of you who are at home who are watching, if you're coming up with excuses, well, I can't squat. Well, I can't do this. Well, I can't do that. I'm going to tell you this. There's a lot of things that you can do. And that's why you need an improvement coach. That's why you hire a personal trainer. That's why you get engaged in a self-improvement program like that. Okay. So let's go. I want you to go ahead and stick your hands up high, Carl. Hands up high. Let's come down and crunch body. Let's go elbow to knee, crunch body. All right, let's go. Let's go alternate on that crunch. Let's go right hand, left knee, left hand, right knee. Crunch body. Let's go 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 crunch body. So for a lot of you all who are having those challenges with your knees, okay, this is one of those moves that you can do without the struggle as far as your knees and your back. All right. So there are a lot of those. Again, we're not going to let you off the hook just because of any particular physical challenge you may have. There's always something that you can do, and we will find out what that is. Okay, good. Let's do this. Let's go down to the floor. All right. So that was an upper ab move. Okay, when we do that on our feet. All right, we're going to come down to the floor. Let's bring our butts down to the edge of our mats. All right, we're going to work on let's work on the lower ab move. Since we're talking about the importance of core, we've already talked about the importance of stretching our back, and we understand how much damage is actually done to our back because we have not strengthened our core. So what we're going to do is work on some core moves. Okay, let's work on some core moves. Let's work on lower abs. Okay, when we come all the way up, grab our knee, pull it to our body, boom, coming right back down, stretching our hands up, coming out, grabbing, pulling. Okay, let's keep working on that. Count down 10 seconds. Nothing more important than strengthening your core. One thing we do in the Better program is we make sure that we address that every single day. All right. And it's not always because people want abs. It's just because of the importance of our core to our well-being. Okay. Pulling up, squeezing, pulling up, squeezing. All right, now let's work on a modified version of this particular move. Because some people, their backs are in no shape where they can get up, where they can pull all the way up. Okay, so let's work on a modified version of this. Ladies, would you please go ahead and bend your knees. You're going to put your feet flat on the floor. All right, so we're going to work on our lower abs on our back. So I want you to take it slow. Crunch your body, bring your elbows to your knee. Okay, crunch body, pull knee up, crunch body. Foot comes down to the floor, other knee comes up. All right, so if you have problems with your back where you can't come all the way up, this is another way that you can do some of that work that's going to affect your core. All right. Crunching and squeezing, crunching and squeezing, crunching and squeezing. Most importantly, still working on breathing. Crunching, squeezing, breathing. Crunching, squeezing, breathing. Crunching, squeezing, breathing. Very basic moves, but very effective. Okay, excellent. Good, good. Okay, so ladies, would you please go ahead. Let's stand up real quick. We're getting ready to go over a couple of other things. I wanted to go over, put some things in perspective for everyone. Again, those are basic moves. I want you to understand this, is that everyone has to start somewhere, including you. All right. I was just speaking with one of my clients, Carla, just yesterday. We were just kind of going over her journey with Better, and she's a leader in the program. Absolutely phenomenal as far as her work ethic. Absolutely phenomenal as far as her results. Absolutely phenomenal as far as her leadership. And she will tell you, she was actually saying yesterday, she remembered when she joined the program and she couldn't do a push-up. You know, she couldn't do a push-up. Of course, I'll probably request that she did about 50 push-ups right now. She'd be able to do that. But the reason I'm bringing that up is just to remind you to the fact that everyone starts somewhere. It doesn't matter what level that you're working at. Everyone starts somewhere. Okay, and that's the thing about where she's at now. She's continuing to progress. Okay, and you're going to continue to progress. If you join the right program and you have the right training, you're going to continue to progress. And that's the purpose in having someone outside of ourselves who can see us, who can see what we can really do. Okay, that's one of the reasons. And I'm going to tell you, there's a difference, right, in just going to a gym, and there's a difference in actually being a part of what we refer to as a self-improvement program. People walk in gyms every day. They don't have any results, right? They come in and they come out. Sometimes they're not inspired. Sometimes they don't know what to do. Most often they go in and they hurt themselves because they don't know what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. I'm going to say that one more time, because most people, they think, well, I can inspire myself, right? I don't need nobody to tell me what to do. That you go in there and you're doing the wrong thing and you hurt yourself, and then you become uninspired because, you know, you keep hurting yourself. So you do need someone on the outside of you who can see you, who knows what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, okay? Who can help you to prioritize what you should be doing. There's a difference, okay? And there's a difference in our program. So I do appreciate you, Carl, with that work that you just did. We're going to go into some other things that pertain to better training, okay? Better training and how we really focus on how do we get these amazing results, and how you're going to get these amazing results as well. Real life time, okay? I'm going to say real life and real time, okay? That's how we train, real life and real time. So basically, even beyond fitness, one of the things that I want to introduce to you, something that I've introduced to my clients, and I refer to it as life training, okay? Life training, okay? And this has a lot to do, again, with what you do every day, what your goals are every day. And it's important that we put in perspective the relationship for your preparation here and your preparation for everything that you're doing in your life. I mean, because it's always going to come down to certain principles, right? It's always going to come down to commitment. It's always going to come down to your work ethic. It's always going to come down to preparation. All of these words, we could go on and on. And these are the same words that we talk about when engaged in fitness. And sometimes we know, I know a lot of ladies in the PWEN network who have small businesses, and they have different concepts and things that they're working on. It takes a lot, okay? It takes a lot. Sometimes you work, you all know who are listening, you know, some people have a job and they have a small business and they have this and they have so many things going, and it takes a lot. And quite often, you know, you get tired. It's easy to throw the towel in, okay? But one of the things that we train for in the Better program is to go above and beyond, to go above and beyond, okay? And that's how a lot of people get results, is learning how to go above and beyond. This is where we make progress, right? We can't get comfortable, you know, wherever you're at, you cannot get comfortable, okay? It's important to understand where you are and know when and where you can add some more to what it is that you're doing. And that's what the Better program is all about. It's helping people to understand that they can go above and beyond wherever it is that you stand. Right now, you can go above and beyond, okay? It's important. I mean, we are alive, right? One of the things I always talk about is the difference in living things, okay? Living things and inanimate objects, okay? Living things are alive. Living things grow, okay? Living things grow. And once living things cease to grow, then they are not alive anymore. So I need you to think about life. I need you to think about the purpose of your life, okay? And the purpose of your life is to continue to grow so you can get engaged in what's for you, your purpose again, okay? So sometimes when you see, if you ever seen any videos where you've seen us working out in the Better program, you see me and some people looking at saying they're doing a whole lot. They may be doing, that's too much for me, you know, but you have to understand that's probably someone who has reached that ceiling and they have a desire, you know, like Carla or like Felicia, to go to the next level. And sometimes that's what it involves. It involves that one more, it involves two more, it involves, you know, it involves a mental stretch. Sometimes it involves a physical stretching. Sometimes it involves a mental, physical, and spiritual stretching. Okay, but there's always going to be the stretching part. That's important to any journey that we're engaged in, if we want to take it to the next level. Okay, it could be our small business, it could be our profession, it could be our job, whatever the case may be. It's always going to come down to those principles, that commitment, that work ethic, not becoming complacent, and making sure that we have the support necessary to help us move to the next level. So we don't cap ourselves off. We don't put a glass ceiling over ourselves. So again, I really do appreciate you ladies coming and joining me for this. If you all want to go ahead and take a seat, that's fine. We're getting ready to wrap it up real quick. I had a couple other things I want to talk about, put some things in perspective. Again, as we talk about you coming to get your amazing and understanding what it's going to take for you to do that. Okay, understanding what it's going to take. One, getting rid of fear. Okay, we have to eradicate the fear of not being able to do something. We have to get that out of your head right now. Coming to a safe place. If you need to find a safe place, I'm going to tell you the Better program is a safe place. Just like the PWEN network is a safe place for support. You know you're going to come around and there's going to be supportive people who are going to push you. Okay, the Better program is a safe place for you to come as well. And it doesn't matter if you're here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, if you're online, we have some magnificent results online for the Better program. Okay, but moving forward, I did want to take a minute. How much time we got, Jen, before we go off? We got about 5 minutes. So I did want to put something that's most important. I'm going to address some of the things of the day. Okay. And this is not something that most gyms or self-improvement programs do, but everything that I do, anything that I'm a part of, I do want to make sure that people are able to, everyone's able to grow from it. And we have to look at the reality of the day. Okay, so when we look at the reality of the day, we know what's going on in the news. There's no way I could get before any crowd anywhere in the world and not put in perspective the relationship to what we do to what's going on in the world, right? And we can actually see what's going on in the world as far as health, right? Much talk as you're going to hear about money, much talk as you're going to hear about this or entertainment. Health is the issue. And that is why I got engaged in health. What's happening right now in the world is no surprise to me. This is what we have been preparing for. This is what we have been preaching about. It's getting people to prepare themselves for where we're standing right now, dealing with something like COVID. Okay, dealing with things that are affecting people's health and taking thousands of people away from their families every day. Thousands of people. Okay, this is the estimate, 1,000 people per day. Okay, so that's something that we have to put in perspective and understand that even with what we're doing, yes, people look better. Yes, they feel better. Yes, they lose weight. Yes, they build muscle. But we're talking about something that's far greater, and the influence that you can have, the influence that I have, the influence that my clients have. We're doing a duty. We have a duty to provide example, a healthy example for the world right now, because you have to understand the importance of your health to your family, okay, and how we can influence the world, okay. So don't minimize the importance of health down to just losing weight or just eating salads or anything like that. Right now, at this time in history, more so than ever, health is important. What I need you to do is get ready to come get your amazing, because somebody needs to see you engaged. Okay, somebody needs to see you engaged. So I'm so glad that you all gave me an opportunity to speak with you today. Hopefully you gained something. I look forward to hearing from you so we can talk about getting your program together for the Better program. Thank you, PWEN Network.
All right, awesome. Let's keep the hand, guys. Woo! Come on back in, Robert.
Okay.
So listen, I just want to thank you guys. Thank you, ladies, for the demonstration. Awesome. You have such great form. Awesome. I'll be watching you. But I want to say thank you all for watching today. Those who are watching from around the world, I hope that this helped you. Listen, I had to step out the frame because it's hot.
Yeah.
But listen, this is a great workout, great information. I've been a part of the Better team for a few years now, and I'll tell you, I was not disciplined. I was not committed in the beginning. I came in, I left, I came back. I wasn't consistent. And I'll tell you, for me, how he talked about, it's not just about the body and looking good. For me, it had to start here in my mind. I had to make up in my mind that I was going to get better. And for a lot of people, that's where it has to start. That commitment has to be in making that decision that you want to be better, especially in this day and time with all the news that we see, everything that's going on TV. Like I am so intentional in not watching the news, because the things that you see, it can get in your mind and just disrupt you altogether. So making up in your mind that in the midst of a pandemic, in the mix of everything that we have going on, we're going to live a better and healthier life. So I want to say thank you, Coach, because you have helped me improve in so many areas, and it's just, I just keep getting better. But I just keep getting better. And with the women of PWEN, you know, Better has partnered with PWEN. We've been working out together. The women of PWEN are so supportive, you know, reaching out to us via messenger, whatever the case may be. We are helping each other grow, and that's what's most important. So I want to say thank you again. Natasha, I'm going to turn it over to you and ask you, are there any questions that you see online that maybe someone has asked?
Okay, let me take a look. I see
While
some.
you're looking, while you're
One of
looking,
them, I love this.
oh, you ready?
I'm not seeing questions, but I did see some really great feedback.
Okay, please
Best
share.
comment, I love this.
Okay, awesome. And Ms. Sharice, do you have any feedback?
It's all been the same. Actually, we have ladies that are like all over. Sandra, she is Sandra Gobey. I hope that I say her last name right. She's in Canada. We got phenoms on here in California, of course,
Wow.
Arizona, Tulsa, that I'm recognizing where they live. We have some other phenoms on here that I may not know exactly what state you're in, but we definitely have people that are, you know, phenoms that are all over, and they're absolutely loving the instruction. I think that the greatest nugget, Coach Caddy, you was dropping nuggets all day. I was putting that in the chat. You just was dropping them left and right. But one of the ones that I absolutely love that will preach all by itself is that people have to see you engaged in your amazing. I love when you said that. That was like one that was like, you know, in there. Hey, Selena, we see you on as well. I'm telling you, California is heavy on here today. California, Tulsa, Arizona, Canada. Look, we in here deep today. When you said that people need to see you engaged in your amazing, I absolutely wholeheartedly believe that. Because if people don't see you engaged in your amazing, are you engaged in your amazing? You know, if you're going for it, if you're stretching, I love that you talked about stretching yourself for growth. If you're stretching yourself, if you're going above and beyond, people can't help but notice. And I just believe that when people see you engaged in your amazing, then they want to connect with you. People want to be connected to living and growing things and people. Who wants to be connected to something dead? You know, we want to be connected to living, growing. And so whether it's our health, our physical, our mental, our spiritual, people want to be connected to living and growing and vibrant things and people. And you reminded that. For me personally, thank you for the stand-up crunch, because I'm one of those that have knee issues. The doctors didn't want to do knee transplants because they said I'm too young. I'd have to have them done again. And so I do the best that I can. And look, I don't let it stop me, because I'm still all in my airports and I'm still going to do what I do. But I worked through a lot of discomfort. But, you know, I didn't think about, I used to do those like way years ago, and I forgot, and I took them out my routine. I can do that in my hotel rooms. I can do that in the airport while I'm waiting for my flight. I mean, that's something that you can do almost anywhere. And thank you for bringing that back up, because I completely forgot about being able to include that exercise. So, you know, I'm going to be in on that one. That was like in the rotation deep, because I can do it anywhere. What?
So many more.
Say it again.
I said, there's so many more that I'll show you. Again, no one who's watching, no one here in the United States has an excuse for not being active in some way or another. There's always something that we can do. We can identify what it is that you can do and what you should be doing.
I love it because I have a workout room next door, and so I do my best to, get my 10,000 steps in, my cardio, all that kind of stuff. But I have like some machinery and equipment in there that I can do crunches. And this week, when I included some of those things back in, it started messing with my back. But when I was in the other room and I was doing the stand up, that kind of felt good with my back. So I'm taking that away. So thank you for me.
Awesome.
Yes, I agree, Sharice. With me and my back issues as well, sometimes with, especially being at home, at the desk, I, have to remember to stand up and sit down throughout the day. And the one thing that I forget, I will just get out of bed, get myself dressed, and then right to work, and forget that, we still got to stretch those muscles out, especially being laid out flat for so long. You got to stretch that back in order to remember to strengthen the back, because if your back is not strong, just like he said, you're definitely going to fall. So I truly, truly love that. And then, it actually also helps us with our self-care, because you already know if you have some pain anywhere in your body, your mindset, your whole day, your whole week, your whole month, is definitely gone to a whole nother issue. So thank you so much for reminding us of just these simple things. These are things that we take for granted, but something just so small and simple stretches actually can make a world of difference. So thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, Yolanda. So
hey, girl.
For those who are watching, I want to let you know that Coach has an amazing promotion that he wants to offer. For those who are watching, for the PWEN partners and the network. What you saw today, this is just the beginning of you getting into better health. So Coach, if you want to share with them the promotion that you have going on.
Just basically for the PWEN network, I did want to make it easy for anyone who saw today who was interested in getting engaged. It doesn't matter if you're in Tulsa, if you're anywhere in the United States, if you're anywhere in the world. We can help you with putting together a program to assist you with getting better. For some people, it may start with nutrition. Some people, it may start with nutrition and stretching. Some people, it may start with nutrition, stretching, and a fitness regimen. Everyone's different. So, with saying that, I want to make it easy for you all to join. I'm offering a discount, for anyone who's a part of the PWEN network and joining the Better program. Okay, so basically, to join the Better program, what I usually do an assessment, a consult, and a joining meeting. That means it's important that we sit down and we go over the science of the human body. Okay, how your body heals itself, what weight loss is, why we choose certain foods, the importance of even how your body digests certain things. One thing that I don't like to do is just tell people to do things, right? Eat this or eat that or do this particular move without you really understanding why. You understanding the why is what's going to lay the foundation for you to take it further. And if we want to move from it just being a moment, we're not interested in you getting engaged in a diet or you just starting to quote unquote start eating healthy. We want it to become a lifestyle. Okay, so there's certain things that I want to show you, I want to teach you to help you establish that lifestyle. So for the PWEN network, again, I will be doing a discount, half price to join the Better program. And that's to join our program. We can train you from anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world. So that's something we're going to do for the PWEN.
And how can they get in touch with you?
If you want to reach me, you can send me an email at bettereverything3@gmail.com. Okay, that's bettereverything3@gmail.com. You can also call me or text me, which is what most people do, at area code 918-896-5200. I'm gonna say that it's easier to text to me because sometimes I'm not able to answer the phone. Right now, my secretary, she's out right now on a family emergency. So I'm requesting that everyone text me at area code 918-896-5200. You can, again, send me an email at bettereverything3@gmail.com. And we can get your program going.
Awesome. So before we wrap up and do our PWEN stuff. It's so awesome because we just had a better client walk through the door. And let me tell you guys, her transformation has been absolutely amazing. And I just wanted her to take like 30 seconds to a minute to just share with us what the Better program has meant to her. Because when you hear her story and her transformation, you will be floored. So Renee, if you can come up really quick and just share with us.
Hey everybody, my name is Renee. I am a Better client. I've been with Better from the graveyard to standing here today. I walked into the Better organization on an oxygen machine, tons of medicine, didn't know my why. I spent many hours and days inside of the YMCA, not knowing my why. Could never overcome any of my sickness, all the medication that I had taken, and not being able to mentally focus on things that I focus on today. So because of my journey here with the Better program, I have opened several businesses, a trucking business, I have an online business, I'm able to stand in front of people and speak with confidence and know that who I am and what my why is. Even though my journey has been like a roller coaster because of life itself, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you can continue to be better because the lifestyle still sticks. So no matter what happens, if you guys want the opportunity to change your life, change your mind, and be focused, this is the Better place for you. So if you got any questions, again, please give you information how to reach him. And only, just besides that, the Better Business Network is opening an open tunnel for you to have an opportunity to expand the things that you dream of doing. So it's beyond just getting better in the fitness factor. It's a mental factor for you too. Awesome. You guys have a good day.
Woo! Thank you so much, Renee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, ladies, as we get ready to close out, Miss Yolanda, if you would like, can you please share all the amazing and great things that we have going on with the PWEN network?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Oh,
Nope.
can you guys hear me?
Hear you now.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? All right, perfect. I'm just sitting here going on. I'm so super excited. But as we continue to tell you guys throughout our PWEN Self-Care Saturdays, all the things that we're giving you. So we're coming to you guys with some talks and everything, but just think we have this hands-on with our Self-Care Saturdays here, but within PWEN, not only are we, feeding your souls here, we're also feeding your minds with the different things that we have. So currently we do have this amazing, amazing program. So if you are looking to be a life coach or, broadening your skills in like customer service, etc., we have our Lead Academy. So those are the things definitely I want you to go on to mypwen.org. That's mypwen.org and get some more information on that and been able to fill that in. But what's so great? Not only is the PWEN chapters here in Phoenix, as you heard, there in Tulsa, we also have some other amazing locations. We have our new directors up in Canada, in Toronto, Canada. We have Tasha there. We also have one over in Vegas, Miss Effie. She's over in Vegas. So you know what? We are definitely expanding. If you guys see, we're about to take over Texas. We're going into California. We're going into New York. We're even going abroad. So if you guys can't hear the excitement in my voice, something is wrong. So I need you to come on over and just help and, become a partner with us. Again, you can find that information on mypwen.org. We also have a blog, guys. We have a blog. So if you don't want to scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's also some things there where you can sign up. And then Sharice is even, if you sign up for our for things there, she also has where you can get a free e-guide for some things there. So just come on over. Trust me, being a partner with PWEN is definitely something that you will not be remiss. You will actually be like, wait a minute, I thought that I was good here, but the only thing you're going to do is actually excel and go higher. So Jennifer, we're going to go ahead and turn it back over to you there in Tulsa.
All right, thank you so much. Before we close out, Ms. Sharice and Tasha, is there anything that you all would like to close out with?
I just want to add, I totally agree with Sharice, that statement about somebody needs to see you engage, you're amazing, that really hit me. But right at the beginning, when he said, come get your amazing, it belongs to you, that hit me. I was like, okay, man, I'm charged up by that statement. I wanted to repeat it for anybody who didn't really hear it. It didn't really resonate. Because I think what we have to remember is every single one of us has an amazing. So go get your amazing. It belongs to you. Thank you so much, Coach, for saying that amazing statement.
Absolutely.
I agree. Come get your amazing. That just right off the cuff. That was just boom, right in your face, right? That was just, it just resonated. So I agree, Natasha. It was good. That's why I said nuggets left and right. He was just dropping. So look, I hope that we all have been picking up what he was putting down, because he was putting it down. So we absolutely love that. I think all of you phenoms did a great job. The only thing I would just mention again is that we do have a PWEN Jamaica trip coming up in December. So if you want to go with us to Kingston, Jamaica, the trip is December 2nd to the 6th. And again, it is on our website, mypwen.org. You can click on group trips and you can get all the details. We will be in Kingston, Jamaica, having a great time. I am so excited. We got tours that are taking place to the Blue Mountain Coffee Farm, and we're going to go check out the Appleton Rum Factory. We're doing Kingston tours and food tours. And so look, we just do the most. If you've watched me when I travel, you already know I like to do all the touristy stuff, but then I like to also go hang with the locals and just see what's real, what the real is. Okay. And so we're going to just have a great time being able to do that. And yes, check out the InLead Academy. If you're an entrepreneur, we have some amazing entrepreneurship training along with our life coaching training. We're going to have some specials coming up for our entrepreneurs to get you engaged with your own growth in your businesses, because we're in that season, and that's part of what we do is we help women strengthen their economic status, and we can do that by helping you get the training that you need to take you and your business to the next level. 100 partners strong is our mandate by the end of this year. You all, we have just been expanding left and right. Thank you for all of you ladies that have decided to lock arms with PWEN. We're definitely making a difference with our scholarship program. We're making a difference, and just all of the endeavors that we do, from back to school to, helping people on the fly when they call and they're having a tragedy or something happening in their life, and we're able to be there for them. Those are all the amazing things that we get to do. And we get to do that because of our partners, because of our supporters, and all of those components. So thank you. I appreciate all of you. Natasha, Yolanda, always, I appreciate you. Jennifer, you already know, heart sign. And I'm going to turn it back over to you.
All right, thank you. We love you too, Sharice. Listen, we would not be here if it wasn't for your vision and you entrusting us with your vision. So we love you. We appreciate you. I feel like, I owe you my life, because you've helped me just really get on that path of purpose. And I absolutely love your support and what you have done. And you will hear me say it all the time. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for the relationships that I have formed with the Phenomenal Woman Empowerment Network, especially with you, Sharice, and Natasha, and Yolanda, and all of the Tulsa partners. For the Tulsa partners that are watching, hey, ladies, we see you. I know some of you guys could not be here today, but we love you. We look forward to seeing you for our next Self-Care Saturday, which is going to be October the 2nd, and it's going to be with our PWEN partner, Miss Abby. So please stay tuned for all the great things that we have coming up, as well as the announcement for the October the 2nd Self-Care Saturday. If there's nothing else, ladies, I want to say thank you, and you all have a wonderful Saturday. Bye.